It's the mid-session interval of the opening 9 frames of the Players' Championship final. And Alan McManus and Stephen Hendry with me. Last night we saw Shaun Murphy go in 3-1 up in his semi-final against Mark Williams, and he was furious with himself. He's gone in 3-1 down to Ronnie O'Sullivan. He'll be combustible.
He should be furious again, because he should have won the first 3 frames. You know, we talked about at length about how he needs a good start going into tonight's session. You know, he won the first frame, beautiful start, very, very impressive. He had a chance in the second frame. Like I say, he should have won the first 3 frames. He's missed a trick, and is that his chance of this final gone? You have to say. Even at
this early stage, you know, Alan, is he showing Ronnie too much respect?
I'm not sure if it's that, but as Stephen said, it was the perfect start, as we're going to see here. We're going to run through these first 4 frames. Ronnie gets in early. Myself and Stephen were both surprised here. Ronnie would normally push a few more reds into play, leaves himself a tough black. Now, he misses the black goes up onto the blue spot. By the time Shaun knocks in this red, he's nice on the black, splits them open, and as we're saying, he gets the perfect start with a 93 clearance, and then it all starts to go wrong, Stephen, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would love the aggressive shot. That's what I love about Shaun Murphy's game. He goes in, he wants to split the reds open as soon as possible. It's perfect there. This is the first sort of pressure shot he's had, and he's butchered it, basically. He's missed it by a mile. But he gets that, and he goes 2-0 in front. You know, as we said, the importance of keeping Sullivan in his chair.
Yeah, you'd probably think against any other player in the game, Murphy would have definitely potted that red. This is when Ronnie eventually gets the chance. We know what he's going to mop them up. You know, that was a beautiful little green just to drop on the last red. And as I say, when you give him those chances, he knows, especially in finals, the importance of the early markers. This is where Shaun made a bad tactical error. Both myself and Stephen thought.
Exactly, where you see where the cue ball ends up. Ronnie's had 2 or 3 shots at this. Where the cue ball there, why does Shaun not put Ronnie in from there? He can see the red in the cushion, he can't see the other 2 reds. What a horrible shot Ronnie would be faced with there. I think that was a shocking decision by
he should be basically saying, play them as they lay in, you go and face that. Ronnie skips off the red, covers the 2 difficult ones. Now the problem is Shaun with a 37-point lead, he can't lift the red that's on the rail, so he plays a 2 cushion get out, doesn't play it thin, by the way, the first time, which he should have, and probably missed it, leaves the red, and once again you know what the result's going to be. Ronnie makes the dish, and it was 2-1 at that stage.
It goes 2-1, and Shaun's thinking, I don't want to be going in trailing Ronnie, because once he gets his head in front, Ronnie, when he leads from the front, he's a very difficult man to chase.
Yeah, well, the problem going into frame 4 was, as I said at the top of the show, I think all week Shaun Murphy's shot selection has been brilliant. He's reneged in a few. This was kind of going back to the other side. There's got no business playing that red, I don't think. You know, he's probably pot that 1 or 2 out of 10 at best, misses it. All right, he was behind in the frame. Ronnie drills in the mid-distance red and just mops up the rest, and 3-1.
He's just been chasing it a little bit, Shaun, hasn't he? You know, he's missed 1 or 2 shots. Ronnie, I have to say, he's taken every chance he's been given, hasn't he?
Yep, you know, he's not been at his, at his best, but it's starting to look comfortable now. You know, they said Shaun started brilliantly well, but since then, the mistakes have crept in, and little unforced errors as well that you can't afford. Yeah, I mean, for me, almost this final is slipping away already.
When you play O'Sullivan in a final, do you know what this becomes? It becomes almost a one-shot game, a one-mistake game. If you make 1 mistake, he'll pounce on you and he'll punish you. And at 3-1, he's now got this sort of relaxation, if you want, up in the dressing room, and that's a dangerous thing.
You can't afford to have 1 ounce of concentration and focus leave. You know, Murphy missed that red in the second frame. You know, against other players in the final, you might think, OK, I've missed that, I'll get other chances. But you've got to really be on it the first 3 or 4 frames.
OK, coming up after the break, we'll find out if Ronnie will steamroll Shaun, or will the magician pull something out of the hat.